Hello, everybody, and welcome back to your daily chop report at Altcoin Buzz Trading. This market is getting seemingly more and more choppy, less directional, and just sideways. Bitcoin looks salvageable, Solana looks salvageable, Tron looks really good, and not too much else does. Everything else seems choppy, still holding down lower. We just came up kind of last week. We were trying to go into an uptrend. This week, that kind of got canceled. So, at this stage of the game, there really isn't a lot to do or even to go over, to be honest with you. It seems like we're really in Chopsville, and it does seem like there's way too many bear flags out there, and a bear flag implies further downside action. So if you're looking for a bearish trade, good luck. You probably have a couple of options. If you're looking for a bullish trade, not so much. So let's take a look at these charts. BTC really chopping it up the past 48 hours right here. This up down sequence has happened multiple times, a slightly higher high, right back down into the choppy area. This weekend, forecast is more chop, I guess. There's really not much to pull out of this. You could look for the reversal back just as much as you could look for the drop down through our support line here, which we were hoping never got hit. Hasn't been hit yet, but we also haven't extended away from it either. So we definitely could go underneath that level, which would put this whole uptrend in jeopardy. So there's really nothing dramatically good happening here or dramatically bad. At the same time, we're still up in this very high consolidation. If you take this zoomed out view from BTC, we're still way up here. And so there's not a tremendous amount of bearish action. We're waiting for someone to really take control and give us a direction. I don't know, maybe the Federal Reserve rate cut will do something. Who knows? But as of right now, it's directionless and there's really nothing to do. And if you're just bored looking for a trade, that's how you get yourself in trouble. So I highly suggest not doing that, keeping abreast of the markets, but doing something more constructive with your time. Because right now, this looks like a recipe for a bunch of losses. You get, some gains here and there, but the losses pile up because we're not following through. All right, next up is Solana, which pretty much has given up its cup and handle pattern at this point. It extended a little bit lower yesterday. I said yesterday we really can't go much lower. And we did go lower, not by much though. So we're really teetering on that point of this not being a cup and handle. It's really close. I haven't done the actual math on it yet, but it's right on the cusp of not being a cup and handle anymore. Volume signatures are still pretty good. You do have higher volume on the way down here. You see the increased volume, which is not what you want to see in a cup and handle. In the handle, you want to see lower volume. So we're getting a little bit of wrong messaging there. And it's not the end of the world volume either, but it's there. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, pretty trendless for the most part. Maybe that just canceling this Solana potential rally. And then two altcoins. I wanted to do bullish altcoins, but I didn't find any that were in the top 50. They were like all at 90s. All the top bullish coins are in the 90s, and there's just nothing even close to 50. So I went to the bears, and the bears have a lot of the coins that are in the top 50 in the top percentage down. So FET, fetch.io, I believe, Artificial Super Intelligence Alliance. Wow, they got pretty nerdy with their name there. FET here, leading the downside top 50 names. Been in a downtrend the past several days, and looks like we're still kind of continuing in that direction. Volume is trending lower, however, implying that we could start to stall here in that downward direction. And, you could see a structure here form, but it has to do that still. So still very choppy overall in these markets. And then render the other one, took another pretty big leap down yesterday, as a matter of fact, and just not bouncing back here today. There's just not a lot of really good volatility in the market right now. In the past couple days, you've seen that, especially with these top 50 altcoins that we're pointing to. There's really nothing going on. So, there's good times to take big bets, and there's good times to sit out of the market. And you spend a lot more time sitting out of the market than taking big bets. And today's one of those days. It's also a Friday, and maybe we'll just end it there because it is a Friday. Guys, have a good, safe weekend. Really, don't force any trades in this environment. If you do try to force a trade, be very quick to get out of it if it goes against you. Don't wait. Okay. Very tricky environment right now. Have a great weekend, everyone. I'll see you Monday on Altcoin Buzz Trading.